Hello friends and welcome to part 53 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Let's Play series. Before I begin, I'll first show you the new deck that I'm going to be working with and work on building that. So, I'll start with crafting the, do I need to craft the Destiny Hero Rares? Well, the Celestial is found in Refined Blade, so probably not. The Dash I should probably craft since that's found in the Legacy pack, so I might as well. I mean, I could open Legacy packs, but I don't really want to waste it, so whatever. Let's just do it. I mean, I could open a bunch of Legacy packs to see if I get them, but I mean, think I'd rather just hold on to them and then just generate like that. So I'll just do that. And then Upstart is another good craft since this one can only be found in the master pack. So I'll go ahead and craft 3 of these. It's not too bad. Cool. And then Fusion Destiny is also found in Refined Blade, so I'm not going to craft that. I'll probably get that since I need to open Refined Blade for Phoenix Enforcer anyway. Reckless Greed is only found in Legacy Pack. So I think I will go ahead and generate 3 of those. Let's go ahead and do it. Cool. Okay, and then Breakthrough Skill is only found in the Master Pack, so let's go. So I'll go ahead and generate that. Craft that. Okay, and then Fiend Griefing. Where is Fiend Griefing found? Fable Gods. I don't think I have any other cards I've found in Fable Gods. So I'll go ahead and, yeah, it's only a normal, so I'll go ahead and craft that, generate that. There we go. Okay, so that leaves a few more cards, which is the Backjack, which is only found in Master Packs. I forgot about that one, so I'll go ahead and craft that. Okay, cool. And then Phoenix Enforcer is found in Refined Blade, which is one of those packs you always see in the shops. And then Verdant Anaconda looks like it's found in Natural Selection. And then Area is also found in a... So... But Area is already a super rare, so I think I'll just... Yeah, I'll just craft her. I'll just craft the Area. Okay, and then Area is let's see. What Area does is allows you to special summon a water monster from your opponent's zone. And then if it's destroyed by battle or is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you get to add a water monster from your deck to your hand with 1500 less defense. So that's pretty much Swap Frog or Ronin Totem, basically. You can add either one of those. So it's not too bad. It's pretty good when you're facing against a water deck, especially. There are a few good water decks out there, like Mermails and that fish deck. And the Adventure's aren't out yet, so I can't really say that one. I don't think there's really, yeah, there's not too many good water decks running around, but there are a few, so it's good, especially good for those. And like even its search can be pretty good on its own. Anyway, Verdant Anaconda, so Natural Selection. So I think this is found in the one with all the Predaplants. So I'll go ahead and search up a Predaplant. Okay. Let's go ahead and search it up. So, actually, I think I'll see Greedy Venom. Yeah, this might also be available in the same. Natural selection, good. I think this one's probably. Wait, no, it's that's not the one. I'll just look up Venom. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one is a good one. This one I think would still also be available. Yep, it's available in that natural selection. And I think this is probably the best one. It calls for 2 dark monsters on the field except tokens. This is a pretty good super polymerization target. So I think I'll go with that one. Generate. Just in case I ever use him as a super polymerization target. Okay. Okay, so first, let's go through those 2 packs. So, oh wow. Okay. Save. Yeah, I definitely want to save it. So looks like this and then Refined Blade. So I'm trying to get Vernon Anaconda from here. There's that Vernon Anaconda. So let's see if I can get it. Hopefully it doesn't take me too many packs. Wow. That was kind of unfortunate. I didn't get a single super rare, ultra rare. Oh well. Here's what I got. Cancella Precipice. And then you can feel free to pause if you need a better look. Dark Lord Osmodius, Elemental Hero Captain Gold, which... Wait, no, that's not the one you use. I don't think you use him in Heroes. Lantern Shock. You might use this in the fish deck. So like if I ever use that. And then of course Vijam the Cubic Seed, really good for cubics if I ever decide to go for cubics. And Predaplant Flytrap. I don't think you use either of these in a Predaplant deck. So yeah. Okay. Question is... Okay, I think I might as well go for the... Okay, hold on. Let's see. How many cards are there? Predaplant, Anaconda. Actually, I think I'm going to go for... I think it would be a lot easier to get that Ultra Rare and Refined Blade first. The Phoenix Enforcer. Because... The reason for that is because you can only get these. With secret packs, only 4 of them can be guaranteed one of the ultra rares. Even though there's Lord of the Heavenly Prison is also in this deck in case I want to ever play that. Yes, I'll go with this one, I think. See if I can get it. And I'm missing a few other cards in here besides those. So I'm just going to skip. Come on. Wow, how about that? I got 2 of them. Probably only need 1, but hey, okay, that's fine. If you want to give me 2, that's fine too. So these are the cards I got. I got one of the Despian Fusions. This is one of the better one. This is one of the good Despian Fusions too, so that's good. If I ever want to run a Despian deck. I probably won't be, because I already got the True Draco for the Fusion Festival. And this will probably be taking most of my gems anyway. So I got, of course, 2 Destroyer Phoenix Enforcers, which you already saw how this works in a little bit from the Destiny Hill Lona deck. It's not bad. It can basically get a free destruction every turn with it. because it can keep coming back. Okay, so I got another Despia card. It's another good Despia card. A few no punks. A sword soul. Which is also probably pretty good. And this is a pretty good I wonder if the oh yeah, this one helped make what's it called? The Arch Nemesis Protos really good, because I mean, all you have to do is control a Syncomons, and then you can add Arch Nemesis Protos since it's a worm, and then Arch Nemesis Protos is really good for locking down specific attributes. Since like it's really easy to find an opponent that's running all of like one attribute basically. You find a lot of that. So yeah, it was really good for that. I wonder if Arch Nemesis Protos is legal in this game. If so, like, that's kind of dangerous. That would also be pretty dangerous in this game. Oh, I got a Celestial. That's not bad. I got a few Celestials. Okay, so looks like I got pretty lucky and I got all the cards I need. A few. Destiny Denial, also a pretty good one if I ever was to play a Destiny deck. A new Drytron? Is that a new Drytron? I'm not sure. Maybe they're just reprints. Destiny Dynatag. Not sure if people use that in Destiny deck, but I got that. A few Earth Arctics. Despian Comedy, which is also another card that I think at least some people use. I'm not sure if all of the Despian players use that, but Despian Tragedy is probably one I think a lot of people would use, and I got a few copies of that. Basically allows you to, yeah, the Despian Comedy basically allows you to negate an effect that targets a Despian card you control, and then Despian Tragedy, if it's sent to the graveyard or banished by pretty much by a card effect, including a card effect that allows you to fusion summon, you get to add a Despian monster. And it also has that graveyard effect where you can banish it to set a branded spell trap back to your field. So yeah, that one's definitely used. Probably at 3. At least at 2. Got another Ice Shade card, which I don't think is being played as much as these other archetypes. Double Cyclone. Yeah, Despia Thea, the branded. This is one of the best cards I would say for Despian decks. It's probably played at 3. Because it basically helps give you a free fusion summon without having to use a specific fusion spell basically every turn. Only thing is, if your opponent destroys it as you're using the effect, you don't get the fusion summon. But that wouldn't keep it from not being played. I'm not sure if this is used, but hey. It's not bad, and it can set itself too. I think it is used. Deep Counter, Diamond Dust, Oasis of Dragon Souls, there's that Banquet of Millions, but that got nerfed a bit because actually I think it only got nerfed a bit. So that's pretty cool that like that you can get Banquet of Millions in this deck in case you still want to play that burn deck. It's a little bit worse, but I think it's still pretty good. But the Banquet I think is at 2 now. So it's not as usable, but or maybe it's the burn card that got that got semi-limited. I don't know. I forget. Anyway, let's go for more of the secret packs natural selection. Because I didn't get Anaconda yet. I believe that's the last one I need. Yeah, let's make sure I didn't get Anaconda yet. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try again here. Hopefully I get Anaconda from here. Maybe. Dang, I didn't get it. Okay, so I got a cubic. I'll just go through these kind of quickly. Predaplant or for Scorpio is pretty good, because it basically helps get out. Because as you saw in that Predaplant loan deck, it's really good for getting out the Darlingtonia, and then Darlingtonia helps search for that super polymerization, regular polymerization, or any other fusion spell. So a lot of people really like to use that combo to help get out their fusion spell so they can go into other plays. So yeah, a lot of people just like put in one Darlingtonia and one Orpheus Scorpio just so they can like have another way of searching their fusion spells. It's pretty good. Cyframe Loncetta. Masir Anki, I would like to call out that this is a really good Duel Links card. And still being used. I think it's still being used in hero decks, even say, because it allows you to add more copies of change quick play spells. So mostly just the regular mass change is being played, but yeah, that's still really good, and also can attack your opponent directly if you just need a little bit of chip damage in order to be your opponent. It's really good in a lot of ways. There's that U-Bell. A few more Vi Jams, so now I definitely, and then I got a few other. Oh, so also apparently the Cubic's also available from the secret pack. Oh yeah, there's those Predaplants. So if you're looking for a lot of Predaplants, I think the actually, I'm not sure exactly which ones are available for, but I'm sure the Predaplants and maybe even the Vijam, the Cubics are available from the secret pack. But I'll just go through. I might have skipped over a few, but you know, that's okay. There's that Darlingtonia Cobra, so now I have that play if I need it. So I have both of the cards for that, so that's cool. But I probably wouldn't have been able to get that anyway because they're both low rarity, I believe. I think they're both low rarity. Oh no, the Orpheus Scorpio is not. Okay, let's try again. Can I get it this time? Maybe. Wait, were those the same ultras I got before? I got at least 2 before that. I don't know, I guess I got a different ultra rare as my other ultra rare. I'm not sure how many ultra rares I got in that last pack. Okay, yeah, so you can get Offering to Snake Deity from this secret pack too. So here's all the cards I got. Okay. Got Fiendish Chain. Which is a really good card in Duel Links, that Fiendish Chain. Got another Darlingtonia Cobra. May be able to pretty much build a whole Predaplant deck by the time I'm done with this. Hopefully it doesn't take too many more. Hopefully I can get within these 4,000 gems here, basically. Please. Probably would have been better if I didn't get any ultra rares, because at least then I would have been guaranteed to get ultra in my next 10. Oh well. Got, yeah, that Cubics are definitely available in this secret pack here. So this is what I got here. Got a Fire King and Zactor and a Crawler. Okay. I wonder if the regular Venom's on here as well. Since technically that might have been what inspired these Predaplants, since their fusions have Venom in their name. I don't know if they inspired them, but might have. Yes, finally. Okay, good. I did get the Verde Anaconda. That's nice. Okay, so I got the Verde Anaconda. Verde Anaconda is really good because its materials are pretty simple, and you get to pay 2,000 life points and send a fusion polymerization normal or quick play spell, which is in this case it would be that Destiny fusion. So I send the Destiny fusion, and then this card's effect becomes that card's effect when it's activated. So now I can use the fusion Destiny that I milled in order to go into Destiny Hill Phoenix Enforcer by sending the two Destiny Hill card monsters that I also play. And then you can't special summon monster for the rest of its turn. But you basically wait until like it's the last thing you do. Well, that's at least how combo decks would do it. So that you don't have to worry about the like not being able to special summon for the rest of the turn. And this card actually got recently banned in the TCG ban list. Which as I said, I think was actually a good thing. And anyway, I'm not sure if I can afford to wait, but like, even if that's really all I can do, like, simply having the Phoenix Enforce out can be really good for me. I'll see how I should play that. So here are the other cards I got from the secret pack. I'll be showing off the well, I got 24 hours with this, but I really want to play a little bit of the... I guess I can show off some of the rest of the secret pack, but I probably won't go through each card. I'll just say what the notable ones are, and then this I'll just go through a little more quickly, just so if you want to pause it and see what I got. Okay, so I'll show you what the featured cards are. So here are the featured cards. So if you were to be going, so the notable cards you can be going for with this deck. Of course, the Predaplant cards, if you're trying to build that. There's a few, yeah, and Predaplants aren't that bad. So if you want to build a Predaplant, it doesn't do that. It's actually a pretty solid archetype. And then Cubics are also a pretty good archetype as well. So so you can also go for Cubics. And then of course the Verde Anaconda for the... It didn't used to be this good because Dragoon was banned. But now that Destiny of Phoenix Enforcer is out, pretty much every deck is using that engine. Because Phoenix Enforcer is really good. And then, yeah, so it looks like Cubics, Predaplants, and that Verde Anaconda. And then a few of these fusions are pretty good just to simply use as super polymerization targets if you want to go for that. Like, probably notably the Starving Venom and the Staplia is a pretty good one, and then that Trifiovertum. Those are like really good super polymerization targets right there if you're trying to play that. So yeah. So those are the notable cards for that. And here's the spiritual mastery. I feel like I already showed off that one. Yeah, so the notable cards here are, of course, the charmers, the link charmers. They're all pretty good, because they all are pretty generic searches for the attribute that you play the most of. If you want to, or you can simply use the one that has a pretty prevalent archetype that you can like special summon out of your opponent's grave. Like, if you're trying to go that route, Light Charmer is probably the best for that, since light is a pretty prevalent archetype. I mean attribute. Yeah, I think that's about the notable thing. The charmers. The link charmers mostly, but also the other charmers on here if you want to go for that deck. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, I guess, I don't know if Dark Spirit Upgrade is very good. I don't know. What does Ranryu do? Yeah, I don't know. Ranryu might be pretty good. It's a free special summon if you control a spellcaster monster. I don't know if that's very noble, and it also has that effect that allows you to special summon a monster with 1500 attack and 200 defense in your graveyard. Except Ranryu. But yeah, it can be pretty good for that if you're playing like a spellcaster deck and you want a free special summon. It's pretty generic on that, and then there's no downsides for special summoning it. Here's the Shrouded Heroes. Not sure if I already went through this deck, but like, of course, the noble cards are. This is where you find a lot of the Destiny Hero cards and some of the Vision Hero cards. Viana is a really good one. I'll just call out the ones that are really good. And of course, I'm not sure if how good Dominance is, but hey, I mean, it can be good, I guess. It's got the whole D-Force as a plasma search, and the plasma in here. It's also got duration, which can be kind of good. And of course, Dangerous and Dystopia can be pretty good. Destiny Draw is probably like one of the best cards for like a mostly Destiny Hero deck or a mostly pure Destiny Hero deck. I don't know, like, if people really play Disc Commander, but I think it's kind of good. Maybe you can play it at 1. It's not that heavy rarity either, so it's not like you're losing a lot by, like, trying it out. And then a few of the other good Destiny Hero cards. So, a lot of good Destiny Hero cards, so if you need any of the Destiny Hero cards, this is probably a good, secret pack to go for. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna, so here's another one. I'm gonna try to at least get Thermins here for the, oh, so the Protoss is found here. Yeah, I gotta see if Protoss is banned in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get at least Thermins in for the duels in the solo mode gate. So, here, looks like Dream Mirrors are available from this one. And then also the Metaphys. This is where you find the Metaphys and the Nemesis. Protoss and Escados are probably the best Nemesis cards. And then also you can find the Imprisoning Mirrors, which they're pretty good for shutting down lights or darks. The Light Imprisoning helps shut down light effects on the field in the graveyard, and then Shadow is pretty good for shutting down dark effects on the field in the graveyard. More just side deck cards, but if you play the side deck at all, it can be good. Like if you're playing tournaments where they allow like changes, like side deck changes. It can be good for that. And then Nemesis Corridor, probably one of the best Nemesis main deck monsters. It makes it pretty easy to go into Thunder Dragon Colossus, basically. So you could probably play this in Metaphys, and then like activate its effect to shuffle in a banished monster into your graveyard, and then you special summon it, and then since you activate its effect, you can then tribute it to go into Thunder Dragon Colossus. So it's a pretty easy Thunder Dragon Colossus. So it's really good for that. And then, yeah, there's a few more of them. But I think the mostly unless you're planning to play a pure Nemesis deck, you mostly just need the Protos, maybe the Escados, at least probably just one of each. And then the Nemesis Corridor you might want to get because it's a pretty easy Thunder Dragon Colossus basically. Yeah. And then of course also the Metaphys and the anything else. The Metaphys and maybe the Dreamier cards if you want to run those archetypes. So Astral, Trinity of Gods. This is where you find a lot of those Nordics. Yeah, a lot of Nordics I found here. So this is mostly just for the Nordics. I don't think you really need to like I don't think you really need to go for this deck unless you're like really running to run Nordics, because Nordics aren't very good. But if you want to run Nordics, it's good for that. Maybe a few of the cards you could play in other decks, but I think it's mostly if you're all in on Nordics. And I show the Legends of Old from when I was opening packs for my Tribe Brigade, so I won't show that again. The same for Invaders from Outer Space, so I won't show that again. I guess I can show them a little. I don't really have a lot of time. I'll show them a little bit. So as a reminder, this is where you can find Snow. That's probably the most notable card in here. And then of course also some of the fairy tale stuff. And then this is where you find Ancient Warriors Oath, which is really good for Tribe Brigades. Yeah. And then Invaders from Outer Space. Probably the most notable card in here is the Nibiru, but you can also find the Worms in here. So it's mostly just for Nibiru and Worms. And then King of the Fail Imps is a really good searcher for reptiles if you can go into like rank 4s pretty easily. And then Cursus. Did I show off the natural selection? I think so. So Cursus, Serpent. Oh, this is okay. So the Venoms I found in a different one, but Snake Rain. I'm not sure if like any good archetypes out to use for Snake Rain in this Macedol, but I know there's probably there might be a good. I know there's at least one pretty good reptile deck in the regular TCG. So maybe just be on the lookout for that. Like I forget what the archetype's called, but like you might want to check into like how good Snake Rain is for Macedol. Or like that, like check out like what Snake Rain is good in for the TCG and see if you would like to play in that. If you would like to play that set archetype. Anyway, I think that might be the most notable card here, just as Snake Rain. But I'm not sure how good it is right now in Macedol. And then Stardust Ties. Yeah, that Snake Rain allowing you to mill 4 reptile monsters from your deck to the graveyard, which is actually really good. It's basically like a better Foolish build, but it has to be for reptiles. It's really good, especially since you can play at 3. Okay, and then so this deck is this is Stardust ties, and this is if you want to basically run the synchrons. There's a lot of good synchrons in here, especially the Shooting Riser Dragon is good in a lot of different synchro decks. This actually got banned, I think, in the TCG ban list. Not exactly sure why, but hey, like if it was good enough to get banned, it might be worth checking out. And then do you not have the one that allows you to special summon a bunch from the deck? I don't know. I guess I'm not seeing that one in here. Huh. Well, that's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, a bunch of the good synchrons, pretty good synchrons. So it's mostly just going for that. Or maybe like the Shooting Riser Dragon. Jet Synchron is really good for the Crystron plays. So like if you're running Crystron Hawk Fabrics, you might want to consider getting this pack for that. It has that graveyard effect that lets you send a card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon it, but you banish it when it leaves the field. But I bet that's okay since it really helps you go into a lot of plays. It's board extensions, and then Formula Synchron is pretty good if you want to run that, so you can go into synchro plays on your opponent's turn. It can basically be another option besides IP Masquerena, but you might just need to play the IP Masquerena. And then there's also the AI Omniscience. A lot of the AIs would be found in here. Yeah, the Ad Ignisters. There's that Lingribo. Not sure how good that is. Might be used in some decks. Yeah, mostly just the AI, the Ad Ignisters. I think I'm not sure if you really combine the Agnisters with any other archetype, but yeah, so but like it's really good to go for if you want to play the Agnisters. And then a lot of the tennies are found here. Also, it's pretty notable for the Waterfall of Dragon Souls, which I think I showed off this deck because I remember I needed to get the Waterfall of Dragon Souls for my True Draco deck. But just in case I haven't, yeah, Waterfall is pretty notable because it allows you to add a war monster from your deck to your hand. It's mostly used for that effect, but its second effect can be helpful sometimes. They're both generic, so if you're playing like a worm archetype, it's good. It's good either way. But mostly just used for the search for worms. So True Dracos is an archetype based on worms, also Metaphys, and then of course the Tennis as well are all worms. So really good for those. Then a lot of these Tennis are pretty good. Fist of the Rival Tenyi is pretty good for both Tennis and Phantasm. It lets you it's a Omni negate as long as you control a non-effect monster. And also you get to go in, if your opponent tries destroying it and sending it to the grave. Oh wait, no. Destroying it, and it can be destroyed and banished also, so that's pretty good. So if your opponent tries destroying it, you can go into a normal a non-effect monster from your extra deck, which the best option for that would be the I think the 5-headed, wait, no, not the 5-headed dragon, but I think one of the Blue Eyes cards, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, is like the best target, since I think that has 4,000 attack. But anyway, so yeah, and then also some Yang Zings are available in this secret pack as well, so you might want to. So if you're interested in Yang Zing, maybe you could like see like if it has any cards you need for the Yang Zing archetype. Okay. Okay, so though they are the secret packs. So now I have time for at least. I think I have time for at least one duel in the solo mode. So I'll do that. But before I forget, I'll show off how you change accessories. So I figured out all you have to do. So it seems like you can't change accessories for a loner deck, so you're pretty much stuck with what they give you. But you can at least do it, yeah, because you need to go to deck editor first for this, and you can't like go to deck editor for those loner decks. But you can do that for any of the decks, the decks you build. So I'll go ahead and change it for the Paleozoic Frogs. So I'll go ahead and go for, I guess I can go for Link Blue for now. And then Protector. Guess I can use the Ash Blossom. I don't know. I guess Volcano. And then Gear Town, sure. And the Mate Space. I guess I can go for Bug Matrix. And then, yeah, and then you can change the 3 main cards here. So, whichever one you think would call most attention to your deck. So mine, it's probably, I think probably, and you're the only one who sees this, so like it's not like it's like really showing off to your opponent at all. And then, whatever, I'll just do Totally Awesome. There, that's good enough for now. Yeah. So there's how you do that. And then that's also where you can change your field spells. So those are all tied to the specific deck. So it's not like the dual field will the same dual field will apply for all decks. So unlike with your mate, that dual field, like you can set a different dual field for each deck, along with like the mate's base. Like that's a per deck thing as well. Okay, so now I think I can go into solo mode. Probably only have time for one. Oh, new gate options are available. Okay, so I think I'll do the dual training later on. I'll continue going with World Legacy. Now they have star things. That's cool. That's new. Oh, they're actually showing off the difficulty level now. That's really cool. Oh, and now and also the icon is placed where you last looked. So that's really cool. So that's new as well. See, and then this is showing that it's difficulty 5. Okay, but now I can go with my own deck. Ooh, now I can. Okay, so I think I'll go with the difficulty 5 one, and then I'll play. Wait, they prohibit cards now? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Why is it prohibited? Wait, why is it prohibited? Oh, I forgot about the Fusion Destiny. Okay, that's what it is. My bad, I just didn't realize I never got the Fusion Destiny. I'll just craft them, and now I should be allowed to use it. Okay, there we go. So I already read the little snippet here, but I'll read it again for those of you who don't remember. So this one was, as the World Legacy monsters in the graveyard increase, attack of Oram the World Chalice Blade Master increases, so you need to deal with that as soon as possible, but don't panic. If you destroy a Link monster with an effect or battle in the presence of World Legacy's corruption, World Legacy monster will be special summoned from hand or deck, and you will be forced to struggle further, so be careful. So for winning this one with my own deck, I get 200 gems, which shouldn't be that hard since I have a pretty powerful deck here. Okay. So after this duel, I might just go into a multi-pack opening. It depends on how long it takes. But yeah, that will probably be the most likely thing. Oh, where's the mate space? Oh, I guess it didn't save that one for some reason. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. So now I can go for reasoning. Good. The Fairy Tale Snow is a pretty good one. Kind of wish I would have been able to... Oh, I forgot. Now I can't activate the card Mines because I'd have needed to not special summon anything. Oh well. I'll just go into battle. Wow, that's a really good one. Because now I can't just special summon it back. Good job. Okay, so there's the Lee. Adding a World Chalice. I'll allow that. I think I'm just gonna do Torrential now. Oh, you know what? I should... It's fine. Okay. So there's Canadia. So I better set it so I can get all 3 draws for the Carved Mines. Okay, that's not bad. So now I can do Paw of Desires. Okay, that's actually not too bad, the Fusion Destiny. Oh yeah, it does have a little restriction where you can't special summon monsters except dogs. Which isn't nearly as bad as... oh, except Dark Hero monsters. Wow, that's a pretty crazy restriction right there. Okay, so now set the Dewfog. Oh, but it's only for the rest of the turn, so... With, oh man, I forgot. I should have set that. I wasn't thinking. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and Canadia that. Special summoning 2 monsters. I'll special summon the Canadia in response. Okay. Should I do the Lost Wind? Yeah, I think I'll just activate Lost Wind. On the Lee. Oh. And now I can't actually do Dynamiscus because I would need to have a card in my hand to use a discard fodder for it. So I can now get out the Lost Wind again. Dang. Okay. Nightmare Unicorn, wow. Ah, man. That really sucks. Dang. Oh boy, wow. Okay. There's a Mech Knight. Oh, it can't be tugged with card effects. Wow. It's crazy. Dang it. Am I gonna lose? Seriously? Am I seriously gonna lose? There's nothing I can do. And dang it. I'll just have to let go through because I can't target him. Because he doesn't allow that. Okay, well, maybe I can still come through. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to do the Dynamiscus. Okay. Oh boy. This is not good. I should probably just did a less hard one so that. I didn't realize I would. I think it's more because I messed up though. Adding both of those to the hand. Fine. Dang it. I have to. I mean, technically, I can just do it like that. I think I got just for my Lost Wind. Okay, I'm just gonna summon defense, I guess. I'll just activate the Rise to full height. And then I can special summon this one. Okay, good. Reckless Greed. Oh, I can actually go into something, but it's just Link Spider. It's not like greatest card in the world. Oh man. What is 3,000 minus 1,200? Is that exactly? Yeah, I think that is. So whatever, I'll just go. I'll just do it. Yeah, there's no way I was going to win that. I think that was more on me. But I guess it was kind of cool because you at least saw that he was able to bring out an Ava Max, which, I mean, I think that was kind of unexpected. I mean, Ava Max is a pretty good card. If you see, it can't be targeted by card effects, and also has that effect that allows it to gain a little bit of attack too. Somehow, how it looks. Kind of don't want to look at his deck though. But yeah, Ava Max is pretty good. Yeah, it has some pretty good effects, especially the not being able to be targeted by card effects. Is a pretty solid effect in of itself. But yeah, even like some competitive decks like to run Ava Max, because he has pretty generic materials, I believe, as well. Anyway, I would go ahead and end it there and go into. I'll open up some more legacy packs, but for those of you who don't want to stay for that, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe, considering the notification bell for regular content. And for the rest of you, I'll go ahead and do a legacy pack opening now. So I wasn't able to get in as many solo mode duels, but I thought it was still kind of cool that you saw that. I want to show you me building up a little bit more of my frogs. Okay, I think I have to. I think I'm actually going to skip because I don't have much time right now. So it looks like I got a few more new cards. So Goddess with Third Eye, Poison Draw Frog, Stronghold Guardian, Archfiend Commander, Psychic, Mega Cyber, Spirit Barrier, Rebound, Rocket Jumper, Gladiator Beast, Hope Lomas, Abyssal King Shark, Jute Fighter, Gazer Shark, Striping Partner, Crocodilus, Cloudian Smoke Ball, Commencement Dance, Dimension Hole, Ecobio Dracmorn, Cyclone Boomerang, the 6 Shinobi. Okay, so I think I'll pick one of the new cards to make one of my favorites, in case I already talked about some of the cards that are duplicates. So here are the quantities I have now of each card. Anyway, I think my favorite of the new cards, I guess Poison Draw Frog, just because it's another frog. Even if it's not very good, I like it because it's a frog. Yeah. So pretty much that. But like Spirit Bear is kind of cool. Like I think I played this in Duel Links a few times, where you control a monster take no battle damage. It can be pretty good in Duel Links. It doesn't keep your monsters from being destroyed, but hey, like not being able to take battle damage while you control monster, like if you can like that can be good for some stall decks that can like constantly be bringing out monsters. So anyway, please let me know what your favorite card here was from the pack opening, and you can pick multiples if you want, but please let me know why on each one, if you want to make different categories from each one, or give me a top 3 in one different category, and in the same category, that's fine too. But anyway, thank you all who stayed for the pack opening, and I hope you enjoyed this whole video. Bye.